Welcome back. Well, if you're in the market for a new car, you may have asked yourself whether you should go electric or stay with a petrol model. Well, the team at carexpert.com.au have carried out the ultimate road trip experiment between Melbourne and Sydney to see which was cheaper and took less time.
And these are the results. It was about $14 cheaper to fill up with petrol than to charge the electric vehicle. It took just over 2 hours to charge the EV, but only 6 minutes to fill up with petrol. Joining us now for more, Paul Marich, the founder of carexpert.com.au. Paul, morning to you. These results surprising to you or not?
G'day guys. Look, they are a little bit surprising because electric cars, there are so many on the road at the moment and they're great for driving in and around the city, but when you do head out on a road trip, we were surprised to see not only the cost, especially compared to a typical petrol vehicle, but also the amount of time you had to spend charging the vehicle on a long distance road trip.
So you were comparing some pretty expensive cars. They were both new BMWs, were they? Would you get similar results with cheaper models?
Yeah, absolutely. The only difference with a cheaper model would be that you'd need to stop for longer. The reason we picked these vehicles was they had long range, so 550 kilometres of driving range. We wanted to see if you could really do Melbourne to Sydney with just one stop. You can replicate the same results with a cheaper electric vehicle. You would just have to be stopping a little bit extra and charging for a little bit longer as well.
Right, so much better over shorter distances. So last year the top-selling car for private buyers was the Tesla Model Y, I think like the one you're standing next to now. Does this signal a shift away from petrol vehicles?
Look, it does, but it's primarily driven by government incentives. So FBT exemption is available at the moment for people who are buying electric vehicles or plug-in hybrids, and that has really pushed the market on electric vehicles. The real question is when that disappears and people are having to pay extra for an electric vehicle, that will be the real, I guess, test of whether these are going to work longer term or not.
Yeah, I was talking to a car dealer over the summer and they said those Chinese cherries are going to be about 25 grand. That'll be cheap, won't it? Also, electricity prices are pretty expensive. Will that have an impact?
Yeah, look, electricity prices are going to be the biggest deterrent for people. Petrol goes up, but petrol goes down as well. With electricity prices, I don't remember a time that electricity has ever come down in price. So if you do have solar at home, it's great news. You can charge your car for free. But if you live in an apartment or you don't have access to charging at home, it is just going to get more and more expensive.
Thank you for your commitment out there in the Melbourne weather. Good on you, Paul.
Thanks, guys.